Hi, this is George LeMieux. It's May 13th, about 7:15, and this is a special report from the Gunster Law Firm on issues related to COVID-19. We've had some really big developments today that I wanted to share with you. One, it looks like South Florida is going to reopen next Monday. There are plans that have been put forward to the governor to seek approval. Broward County, Miami-Dade County. You'll remember Palm Beach County asked for special exemption to be treated like the rest of the state, and that was granted, so they are already partially open. Broward and Miami-Dade are the only two counties that are not, but it looks like next Monday they will be open. What does that mean? Similar to the rest of the Phase 1 openings around the state, partial opening of businesses, of retail, of restaurants with lots of social distancing and rules, about 25% occupancy in restaurants, might be 50% in Miami-Dade, but that is good news. And as we've seen the number of cases fall, as we've seen the number of tests going up, there's been confidence to reopen our economy. So look for that. I expect that the governor will approve that request from Broward and Miami-Dade, and they will follow the rest of the state into the Phase 1 opening. Second, and really importantly, for all companies who have received the Paycheck Protection Program funds, additional guidance came out from the federal government today about the forgiveness of those funds. You may remember that over the past weeks, while in the beginning there was lots of expression that companies should request this money to keep employees on the payroll, guidance came out from the Small Business Administration making it seem like companies should not have this money, and going back on some of the earlier direction that you did not have to be able to show that you could get this money from some other source, say a bank. The guidance seemed to suggest, well, maybe you did have to show that. That was cleared up today. So there are some frequently asked questions that are put out by the Small Business Administration, and one came out today, and that question 46 has some very important guidance for people who have PPP money. First of all, if you got less than $2 million, it will be presumed that you satisfied the certification requirement. That's a huge issue and a huge, I think, point of relief for many businesses. Less than $2 million, you're not going to be investigated. You're going to be assumed that you received that money, that you applied for that money in good faith. If it's over $2 million, then they are going to evaluate whether you made that certification in good faith. But if the Small Business Administration determines in the course of its review that a borrower lacked an adequate basis for that required certification, the SBA will seek a repayment of the loan, and if the company repays the loan, that's the end of the story. There will be no further investigation, no referrals to law enforcement, so that's another huge sign of relief. What's really good about this is that they are now going to uphold the spirit of the law, which was to get this money to businesses so that employees would not be laid off. That's your update for May 13th, a special update today on two very important events. For more information, go to our gunster.com/COVID-19 website.